So I'm sitting here watching my favorite Australian streamer, Lagbug D.DC, as he attempts an Everbloom. And in this Everbloom, they start to bust out some insane tech. Never before seen technology that I'm going to show to you guys right now. And so basically, if you've ever done Witherbark, you know that he has like an intermission phase where he does like the orbs and he will, gain energy. And basically, this fight doesn't do too much. There's maybe a little bit of healing, but in reality, there isn't a lot. And so a lot of the time, you're like, wow, I wish I could actually play more trash with this boss. And this group involving Lagbug has figured out a way to actually play more trash with Witherbark. And as you can see right here, they're not inside the arena whenever Witherbark is engaged, and you're going to think, oh yeah, this boss is actually going to reset. However, the Australians have figured out a way to make Witherbark not reset. And now look at this, wait, we had 2 gnarl roots. We had 2 gnarl roots for but a brief moment, but now they've, as you can see, dragged Witherbark all the way over here. Their tank almost dies to the breath while he's setting this up, so that is a bit of a problem. But this is going to be insane. Now, the downside, you're going to be in permanent boss combat. And so if you're pulling any trash into this boss, you are going to be permanently in boss combat, and that can become a problem. That's one of the main caveats here, especially on bursting. This can become problematic. However, it is quite good. Additionally, it's actually kind of hard to set up, and unless you have a Vintage Demon Hunter, or maybe a class with Wernstone, like say you have an Ogavoker who's talented Wernstone, this is very challenging to actually get correct. Because if you look right here, the gate comes up almost immediately, and it's very easy to get like stuck in the room. So have pretty much everybody outside of the room, if possible. So let's show you how to do this incorrectly, because it's actually really easy to fuck up. And so if you drag the boss immediately through this gate, he'll try to come over this wall right here. That'll reset the boss. Don't do it like that. Instead, the correct way of doing it is, and you can see it in the Lagbug clip if you're looking at the minimap, is they tank it up actually up against this gate for a little bit and wait for this Parched Grasp cast to go off, and then they start moving the boss. And this will allow you to drag the boss seamlessly all the way through. Now, again, your tank is going to be taking this Parched Grasp cast, and so like it's a bit sketch. But that's, at least in my opinion, the most consistent way of doing it. On top of that, and this was not shown by the Lagbug group, I've discovered a way to make the boss never gain energy during the intermission. It actually involves tanking the boss up on this ledge right here. I've seen other ledges before. There's like a really bad invisible wall spot on the other side of the room, and I was just kind of messing around with the boss whenever I was trying to get this video recorded or get footage for this video, and I decided to actually try to tank the boss on this ledge and see what happens. And we could fast forward a bit for him to go into the intermission. So he drains all of his energy, and he's like on the ledge. Now, the orbs are going to actually fly through the air here and try to contact the boss, but they won't be able to. And this will leave him in a state where he basically cannot gain energy at all. And this allows you to kind of sit in his face forever. Eventually, the aqueous globes stop even spawning. And so that's like actually a huge deal. And so this is... there were other spots that you could tank the boss where he wouldn't gain energy from these aqueous globes like you see on screen here. Not consistent. This spot, incredibly easy to set up as a comparison. Now, the downside of this is some ground effect abilities might not hit the boss. I haven't tested it with things. I know the other spots, the issue is like, Blade Dance might not hit it. But melees might have problems actually attacking the boss. Sigil of Misery might not hit it. Sigil of Flame might not hit it. I don't know, I said Sigil of Misery, but Sigil of Flame might not hit it. I have a suspicion that you can Blade Dance this, just looking at the terrain of where the boss is facing. Alternatively, your melee and your tank can actually get up on the spot, assuming that there's not a vine that's spawned underneath the boss, and be able to actually hit it the entire time. But yeah, that's all I know about Witherbark. Again, big shout out to Lagbug and their team for actually showcasing this tech on stream. This is actually huge. It'll save you multiple minutes in this key, and I don't want to say make a 30 free, but it'll make a 30 significantly easier if you're looking to push that level of a key. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.